What's around, everyone? This is going to be your tarot card reading for the eclipse that we had, right? So it's been some days now since the eclipse. So this is going to be an advice card going based off of each zodiac sign. And yes, I'm going to do for sun, moon, and ascendants of that zodiac sign. So eclipse, right? So they both was in Taurus at that. All right, we had the sun in Taurus at the time. The moon was in Taurus. So that is heavy earth energy that was upon us. So let's see what advice, now that we are fully emerged into the eclipse energy, right? Because just because it's not eclipsed anymore at that particular moment, celestial energies last a little bit longer. All right, just because we can't really physically with our eyes see those energies as is. That way, you know, that's why when it goes, we kind of forget about it. But for those who know, even though it may not look like an eclipse, the energies are still going on. So in this sense, let's talk about your advice. We're going to be using oracle cards for this one here, okay? Because this energy you need to know on a deeper level, because it is the beginning of pretty much the year, beginning of something coming up new, you know, beginning of what you have planted so far. How's that coming along? What you're doing in your life? What changes and plans you have made? How that's going? Things that you have detached from. You know, just any kind of changes that has been made, or that you plan on making, or that you're working on right now. This is going to be the advice card. This can be applied to your relationships. This can be applied to your business. This can be applied to your career. This can be applied to soulmates, twin flames, love lives, whatever you want to apply it to. This is going to be that overall energy for you. Alright, so let's get started. What's around, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendants? This is your oracle reading for the ecliptic new moon that happened in Taurus during Taurus season. And all this Taurus upon Taurus, all this earth energy, and your earth just gave you earth. So I don't think I need to really tell you anything, Capricorn, because you're in your own element. If you're not, because a lot has been going on in the world, I get it, and it might have took you off your balance a little bit, but now it's time to kind of go back to rooting yourself, okay, to stability, okay? Anchor yourself where you can start to feel more secure in yourself, secure in your life, and start to be secure in what you believe in and what you trust, all right? And once you start to be secure once again with yourself first, right, then the abundance is going to come based off you having such strong roots. And you already know this already, Capricorns. I mean, I'm not telling you anything that you already don't know. I mean, so for those of you who, this is the only reason why I'm pulling this card right now is because some of y'all Cappies might be off a little bit or feel a little weary and shaky, and that's uncomfortable. I know that's uncomfortable. The Sun, Moon, Ascendants. So yeah, start to go back into rooting yourself, get into some earth energy, get into Scorpio this as well. You got the same card as you, if I'm not mistaken, but you might be dealing with that person too. They might be going through the same thing, or that person needs to do the same thing as you that's in your life. But either way, yeah, it's time for you to get back stable again. And only you know how to do that. And first it starts with yourself and your intentions. And then once you get there, then you can start focusing and putting your focus on what you need to do, the steps you need to take to start getting deep rooted and grounded. Start doing some grounding exercises, even some yoga. You can even pick up like things, sticks and stones and gems and crystals, anything, leaves are starting to come out now. Anything that's dealing with ground, taking off your shoes, going to the park and just sitting down, you know, on the actual ground, not the bench, but the ground. If you do sit on the bench, we'll take off your shoes and then sit on the bench. You know, if somebody looking at you, oh well, it's not the time to really care. All right, have a good day and night, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, during an ecliptic period of the new moon in Taurus.